Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today it's the part 2 of making a 5 Nights at Freddy's game. Now as you can see here, I've moved some of the sprites into the backdrops. Can you see that? So let's see what we should do. Let's put a modification to our game. So when green flag clicked, let's see. Forever. Switch backdrop to backdrop 6. Let's see if I'm right. Yep, definitely. Whoops. Now this should be how to do it. When this button is clicked, broadcast go to game. I was wrong. Anyway, let's go back. When I receive go to game, switch back, drop to when I receive go to game, switch backdrop to backdrop 5 and wait 1 second. And then switch backdrop to backdrop number 1. Let's see. Okay, this is not supposed to happen. It's working, but the play button is not hiding for some reason. Yep, now the game looks smoother like this. The last tutorial was not really good, so we're going to have to fix it. Anywho, let's all press on. Let's switch the color to white. I said white. Whoops. And we're going and just like in any other FNAF game or an Ultimate Custom Night, we name it Mask. Except there is like an arrow. Except there's only an arrow in Ultimate Custom Night / 5 Nights at Freddy's 2. Then we make a new sprite and we make a new button and name it to camera. Now it's time to make the red buttons of the game. So let's go back and make the red buttons. Okay, first button done, and then second button done. And there we go. This should be ought to do it. But we don't have to forget one thing for those. When green flag clicked, hide. It is for all buttons so that the game doesn't glitch up. Good thing I'm saving the project. At first, when I was testing the game, nothing was working right. For example, when I was moving this sprite, all the buttons disappear. So that's why I moved the sprites to the back. So that's why we have to move our sprites to the backdrops, like what you have experienced, like me. And now, when I receive, that's strange. I receive first night. We're gonna give it a try. Receive, go to game. Wait 1 second. And then show. If any of you always wanted to make a very own FNAF game, you have found the right YouTuber. That is strange. Okay. It worked! It works very well! But there's something very wrong. I understand. Okay, now it's working right. Now that is working right. So now, what are we going to do next? Well, we're gonna make the mask, which is like the last step of tutorial number 1. Okay guys, the mask is done. However, we need to do one thing. When the green flag clicked, hide. we need to go to the mask button, and when this sprite clicked, broadcast, we make a new message and says put on mask. And then when I receive put on mask, show. And when this sprite is clicked, hide. Let's go back and see. It's working very well so far. This Five Nights at Freddy's game is going to be great. Now, let's see what we're going to do next. Now we're going to make the camera. Let me make a new backdrop. So this will be Garden of Banban. Let's see, what will this be again? Let me think. Okay, I think this will be Choo Choo Charles. And this will be Bendy in the ink machine. I tried to make it brown. One, two, three, indie horror games. If you're wondering why am I adding those things, it is because this FNAF game will be all about the most popular indie horror games that you may know, like Poppy Playtime, Garten of Banban, Master Hop's Playhouse, etc. So that's why I am making this custom horror game. Okay, this will be Poppy Playtime. Mustn't add red for Boxy Boo. I should add red for Boxy Boo. Maybe I don't think that's a great idea. It might look weird like this. 1, 2, 3, 4 indie horror games made. And this will also be, and this brown thing will also be for Mr. Hop's Playhouse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 horror games made. Okay, so let me see what another horror game is right and popular. Oh, and this is for Bendy in the ink machine. Oh, let's make Baldi. Baldi's basics, that is. I don't understand why Baldi loves math, and I don't understand why every wrong answer We have to get smacked by his ruler for a reason. Who knows? This should be out to do it. You know what? Let's make it green. This should be out to do it. That looks more bally-ish. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. And that will be, let me see. Oh, how about Amanda the Adventurer? I'm going to make it yellow. Now this should be out to do it. Now we have to make a black background. And now we have to make something red. Let's zoom in. Make it black again and say you are here. This should be how to do it. Let's go back to the camera sprite and go to events, and when this right click, broadcast, we make a new message and call it open camera. Now we go back to the backdrop, and then when I receive open camera, switch backdrop to backdrop 14. Let's see. In stage clicked. Switch back to the backdrop 1 and wait. No, not wait. It's working. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. Here's 5. Here's 6. And 7. There's one thing I forgot about it. When backdrop switches to backdrop 14, hide. And when backdrop switches to backdrop 1, show. Whoops. I think I meant hide. It's working right. It is working right. That's perfect. But we have to do one thing. When green flag clicked, hide. Sorry guys. Anyway, back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. One. Alright, this is all. And there we go. Something is very wrong. They are supposed to hide, right? Nothing is working. Wait a second. I understand. Is Scratch really this hard? Finally! That's perfect! The game is working perfectly, but we still have like many other missing things for a game. But first I have to save our game. And there we go, the game is saved. That video is taking a very long time, but we're gonna keep doing this as soon as we can. When this sprite clicked, switch backdrop to the Garden of Ben. I understand. This is gonna take a very long time, but we'll get to it. It's working very well so far. Problem is, what the? The camera is working great. The camera is working great, just like in Five Nights at Freddy's. And I mean literally. It will be the bestest. It will be the world's bestest FNAF game ever. But first, let's see if we can get it out. We can definitely. I wonder what code did this. Now it's time to do one more thing. Opening and closing the doors. When this sprite clicked, let's see which backdrop is needed. Switch backdrop to backdrop to backdrop to when this sprite clicked, now for the very last one. When this sprite clicked, let's see if it works. It works! It absolutely works! Anyway guys, that is all for today. Make sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to share the video. See ya!